Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. While my daughter was home, I went through my entire collection and I boxed up boxes of stuff. Some got thrown away, a lot went with her, and much to my son-in-law's dismay. Then I organized everything in the drawers again and only kept the things I absolutely love. And I'm going to go through that with you today. I thought that it would be interesting. There's stuff in there. I was in there. I want to see what I love the most from all the makeup I had and what I decided to keep. If so, keep on watching. This is the lipsticks that I have not yet decluttered. I mean, I decluttered some because I gave things away. For instance, the whole top of this on each side was covered like stacks of lipsticks, and in between all these ones on top. And I gave a few away, but I've not gone through here to discover how many shades are the same shade by different many brands, you know? So that's still a project yet to happen. This right here is my new, every week I'm going to do a Shop My Stash to help me use up products so that hopefully I will remember that I need to finish things. So we can come through this later. Just know that some products are up here. Like when we get to highlighters, this Physicians Formula is up here. When we get to powders, the Lancome Absolute is up here, you know? So there's still products here. I have some palettes that are in the filming bin that have not been pulled out yet. I can't, so, and I don't want to give it away, you know, yet. Oh, and this, thank you, you know who you are. Oh my goodness, look at this card. I'm not going to open it up because there's a very sweet note in there. But this is like what I looked like the other day. Yes, one of the Fritzy family sent me this brand new tube of IT Cosmetics Superhero from QVC. So, haha, I will be seeing if there is a difference between this and the mascara I keep getting that's bad over at Ulta. Is it the mascara? Dun dun dun. Or is it where I'm getting it? So we shall see. Mary Ellen and Susan W., my friends, just two off the top of my head, who swear by this mascara, that's where they get theirs, is QVC. So anyway, this is supposed to be showing you what I kept. We're going to start up here because I forgot this, and just go over there. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Shaved off its face and whatever. Get over there. We're going to start over here because this part is part that got left out before. So I do have 6 little drawers on top of my vanity that I am used to. Cannot live without these 6 drawers in the way this is set up because it's just how it's always been. So this is what I kept in the way of singles, eyeshadows. So what's in this drawer is single eyeshadows, liquid eyeshadows, eyeshadows that are in sticks. Yes, I keep these because Avon doesn't sell those anymore. And I did just cut some loose to my daughter that had never been opened, so she knows how much I love her. This drawer then is some of the concealers I kept that I love. So, you know, there's a Avon one. It doesn't match my face very well, but what I use it for is to coat the back of my hand when I do swatches sometimes, so I don't use up all my primer. So that's what's in there. Laura Mercier, Tarte Shape Tape, Physicians Formula, L'Oreal, Rimmel. Of course, I love Rimmel. This, I meant to give this to my daughter because it doesn't really work for me that well, but there it sits. Yeah, and the Lancome one I can never say. The contour drawer is pretty easy because I've only got a few contour palettes now. I kept Kevyn Aucoin. I kept the NYX dual-ended stick and the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour. I'm working on the Marc Jacobs over here. I am going to make that thing go away this year if it kills me. And then over on this side, I have, this is the lip glosses, and you know, I don't see my lip pencils. I don't see a point in keep getting lip pencils if I don't, you know, if I'm not going to use it. The lip glosses that I will actually use are still in there. I've got 2 Lancome Juicy Tubes. This is my favorite lip plumper. So there's no point in me having another one. I already know what my favorite one is. So there it is. Then this is my pared down eyeliner. I can't open it because, see, this mirror stand is in the way. It's actually a cake plate. This cake plate is in the way. This is what I kept in way of eyeliners. So, yeah, just a variation of a few colors. There's a mixture of Rimmel, Essence, Lancome, Sephora, MAC, L'Oreal, you know. There's no point in having a full drawer of liners. So I cut those loose. My brow products, which I do definitely have favorites. Kept the Brow Envy box. Even when this is gone, I will find a brow powder I like. It may be this again, I don't know. But, you know, there we go. So you can just kind of look in there and see. We got some Physicians Formula. We've got e.l.f. We've got... I've got more in backup. I've got Anastasia Beverly Hills, L'Oreal, all that stuff in backup, but I refuse to open anything else until what I've got is gone. Currently what I'm working on is this one, the Goof Proof over here. I will make that go away. So, gotta focus on using up products. All right, let's go into the drawers. This drawer has my primers, the foundations, the sunscreens, the tools, what I decided to keep in along that line. So over here we have the Becca First Light and the Becca Backlight. I don't see this drawer ever not having these two in it. It's just how much I love them. Then I've got the Guerlain Allure and the YSL Blurring Primer. The Tarte Smoothing Primer. Then I kept the Master Prime by Maybelline. The Essence Fresh and Fit. So I think that those are really nice drugstore primers that give the same kind of effect of the Becca. Then I've got a few little samples here. I got 2 of these Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 jobs. The Lancome Visionaire. I love the Too Faced Hangover. You know, when I'm in the mood for that kind of a primer. So I've got those in there. Up here in my weekly stash box, I am using up the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. I have another one of these in backup. So, and while we're here, the foundation that I'm using this week is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I love this. It competes with any high-end that I love. Setting spray, the KVD Locket. When, believe it or not, this is a hair treatment, but Laura Geller uses this, and so I tried it, and yeah, I like the way it looks. So I have the Sheer Envy. I have both of the hard candies. I like hard candy setting sprays. So there's the Hydra Primer Mist. That was the first one, and then the second one here that they just got brought out not too long ago is this brightening one. There is a difference between these two. If you want to see a comparison of these two, let me know. As far as foundations go, then in addition to the L'Oreal that I'm using this week, another drugstore favorite of mine. My gosh, I really love this. I agree that this one here, just like the L'Oreal, I think is as good as any high-end. That's why I kept it. This particular foundation does not come in a pump. I love it enough to put it in a pump. If you can't give it to me in a pump, probably not going to keep using it. Don't like it. Unless it's like this. Or this one here that I kept. The Clinique. Even better. It has a squeeze tube. So that's okay. Pumps and squeeze tubes are okay. And sticks are okay. So this is the Lancome Stick Foundation. I kept the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And on the last one, see, this guy's laying down on the job. Actually, I can't set it up because if I set it up, the drawer won't close. So it is the Dior Air Flash. and I wear that in 200. In case you were wondering what I wear these foundations in case your skin is like mine, I wear the 202 in the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I wear the BR30 in the YSL, 115 in the Fit Me. I wear, this is 3.75 in Giorgio Armani. I will tell you it is a little light for me, but it's okay. I can warm it up by mixing it with others or just with bronzer. The Clinique Even Better is 03. And I wear Lancome foundations in Buff Neutral. Nothing. Oh, whoops. I forgot. Here's another foundation. Oh, yes. How could I forget that? The Fresh and Fit by Essence. Guys, I really like this stuff. I think it rubs off pretty easy. But I do love the finish of this thing. So in this cup holder, I have mascaras. And yay! I'm so proud of me. I don't have 10 in here open. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try not to do that anymore. So what I kept that was open is the Bad Gal Bang. I'm going to finish these up before I open more. The Essence, this is the Lash Princess, like it. Lancome's Definicils, Lancome Sills Booster XL. Up here that I'm working through is Roller Lash, and I'm going to open this because I want to know. Thank you again to the lovely Fritzy family member who sent that to me. That was very sweet of you. What's in this cup might surprise you because I don't think there's maybe just a couple of high-ends in here. I decided to keep just one Anastasia Beverly Hills because I like the color, not the way it performs. I like the color. This was Soft Lilac. I got rid of all of my KVD liquid lips. Actually, I think I got rid of my Milani's. I'm like over the liquid lip thing. I'm only keeping what I absolutely love, and this isn't one of them. I don't know why how'd this get in here? The e.l.f. Not that there's anything wrong with the formulation. Guys, this color washes me out. I'll do something with that later. No, let's get that out of there. All right. I love these Wet n Wild cat suits. I've got 2, wait a minute, how many? 3 in here, 2 up here. I love them. So I've got those. I kept 2 Rimmels, red, because every woman should have red. I think that is I'll tell you what. Red is one of those colors you don't want moving around, right? And this works. It's so inexpensive. I think it's called Playing with Fire. And I like that one. Then I've got this Rimmel 3D Gloss and Popcorn for 2 in here. That's a pretty amazing thing. It's new to me. I haven't had it very long. NARS Gloss that I really like. So that's all that's in that drawer. Let's move on. Those are just tools. Eyelash curlers, applicators, moisturizers. Okay. The second drawer, and what I decided to keep of the blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. Okay, so I'm not a huge bronzer girl. I like what I like, so that wasn't hard to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So we'll just start here. This actually is a contour palette. It is the e.l.f. And let me get that open here for a second. You may recall I showed you one of the contour shades I kept was Kevyn Aucoin, right? Well, you see this right here? That one. That shade right there. That is a dupe for the Kevyn Aucoin in medium. You're welcome. Okay, so I keep that there because there's nowhere else to put it. I kept my Chanel Universal Bronzer if I have a favorite. No, gosh, it's between 2. This is one of my favorites. This is the other one. Oh my goodness, how I love my Lancome Star Bronzer. This is in Luminaire. Focus. I wear that in Luminaire. The Hourglass and the NYC Sunny. I have not seen NYC around lately. I'm hanging on to this. I like this for days when I'm just gonna be running around. I don't want to put on any makeup, so I may take this, just run it in my crease, over my face, and then I get this blush over here, which is the Wet n Wild Peach Bums. It's cream, and just quickly throw it on my cheeks, and yeah, that's it. So back here we have, and yeah, that's aluminum foil, because I like shiny. These are just various sharpeners. This is the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean book for blushes and highlights. Kept it. Underneath it is the Jaclyn Hill Becca Blush and Highlight Palette. So there's Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop in here, along with 3 Becca blushes. And the Benefit Cheekathon. And I am so glad that I got that, because I used to have all of them individually, and dummy me decided one day, I'm going to take all of these out of their boxes and save space. And, you know, part of it is the box, I think. But anyway, I dropped that Z palette, and they didn't fare well. So the only one that I have left that's actually in an individual box is this one, the California. So these 2 thingies right here are blushes. I've got California. I think that it makes a beautiful peachy shade. Then next to it is, let's swing around here a little bit. Want to? Try not to go too fast. This one is Milani's Luminoso. I think that almost every woman has that in her collection, right? The 2 Essence blushes that I picked up not too long ago, kept those because I really like them, and they don't take up much space. You can easily throw it in your purse if you need to, and if it busts, I'm not going to be upset. I'm constantly breaking something and then being upset about it. I wouldn't be upset if these broke because they're so easy to replace. I only kept 2 of my MAC blushes. The ones that I always reach for. Pet Me, which is this one. I love Pet Me. And MAC Margin. Then I kept this one because I love this True Match blush. I kind of wish I had all of these. I love these blushes. They're so nice. And, you know, I don't even know what this one's called. I guess it's called Baby Blossom. So I love Baby Blossom. I kept 2 of these here, the Milani's that are the rose ones. So this is Romantic Rose, and this one's Coral Cove. I kept these 2 balm blushes, Hot Mama and In Stains Argyle. Love that. And I only kept 1 Wet n Wild blush, and that would be the Color Icon, and this one is in, I don't know, I tore the name off, but it's a peachy color. So I typically like pinks, peach, and rose colors. Alright, now this is the only cream blush that I have. It's the Wet n Wild in Peach Bums. It is a dupe for this NARS Orgasm. I use that, like I said, on days when I'm not wearing any makeup, but I just want a little flush of color and don't really want to mess around with getting a brush or whatever. I just run that on my cheeks and then blend it in. This, I think, was a gift from Sephora. It's Ghoul by NARS, and I just really like the color, so I went ahead and kept that. The Clinique, this is Plum Pop. Plum Pop, which looks scary, but it's actually very beautiful. Now, it was hard for me to cut loose with Becca because I just love Becca. Okay, so I only kept 4 of the little saucer blushes because, like I said, I got 3 in there, and if you're not going to wear them, I'm trying to let go of this mentality that I need to own everything in a collection, right? I don't, because I'm not going to wear it. So the 4 I kept, I think, were Foxglove, Flower Child, Dahlia, and Sweet Pea. So that's what these 4 are. Then I kept 2 of my hourglasses, and only these 2. This is Mood Exposure. It's first because I use it all the time. It's my favorite blush ever. If you say, Mary, what is your favorite blush? It's going to be Mood Exposure. I've gone through 2 of these. This is my 3rd one. I love this. And behind it is Luminous Flush. So those are the blushes that I kept. All right, this is my Wayne Goss fan brush. Now this is the original one, not the one you can buy on Beautylist right now. But this brush does nothing but highlight. This is what I highlight with, so it just lives here with the highlight. These are the highlights that I have decided are worth keeping. Not that the others weren't good, how many highlights do I need? And I don't even know why I'm hanging on to this, which is Champagne Pop, because I have it in there. Unless you really want to know, I'll tell you, it's because this is different and I can prove it. The very first Becca highlight, Champagne Pop, is not the same as the Champagne Pop in there. If you don't believe me, go to look on my Instagram. I have pictures comparing them. Anyway, so I have Champagne Pop in here, and this one is Pearl, which is the white one. I got rid of all my other Becca highlights. This one is a Wet n Wild called Precious Petals, I think. I love this. You would think that that would be too much, but it's not. And I love the little imprint on it. What a nice touch. I just wish their packaging was whatever. All right, my Lancome Radiant Rose Gold, I'm sorry. Kept that. The Essence. This was pretty new to me, but I was super impressed with how well this highlights. I mean, it's not too much. I kept this trio from the Balm, which is the sisters. And we got Mary, Cindy, and Betty in there. And this here, which is, gosh, it's one, I reach for it a lot. It's one of my favorites. It's the MAC Skin Finish, Mineralized Skin Finishes in Soft and Gentle. And it is soft and gentle. So that concludes what's in this drawer. In the bottom drawer over here is some of my palettes.
You guys aren't going to believe this, but I've been sitting here not recording. Again. Hello. What the heck? Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. This time the camera's on. That moment when you have been talking for 15 minutes, your son and your husband know you're in here talking because they can hear you and you've not even been filming. And then you realize, wow, that was really stupid. I was just sitting here talking to nobody. It seems like you're on the other side. Gotcha. Did you guys know that my granddaughter can whistle? She's 2 and she can whistle. She's like going through the house going, and she can whistle better than me. But then who can't? Anyway, I'm like, she's whistling. Obviously, this didn't get decluttered because here it sits in my hand. I'm just like playing with it. Why? I don't know. It's sitting here. And this isn't getting decluttered because I'm going to paint my fingernails with it in a minute. I want them to be gold. Gold fingers.